Hey guys, Mary here with GameSpot presenting The Mix at GDC 2016. We have all sorts of awesome indie games that we're going to be showing you guys throughout the day, and I'm here with Collin from Two Tribes. You're going to show me a game that I saw last year at PAX East that we absolutely fell in love with. It's called Rive, and this game is it's actually pretty polished and pretty close to coming out. This is right around the corner, is it not?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah.
At least
it's an exciting time for you, because when I saw it last year, I thought it was like pretty much ready, but you guys have done a whole other year of polish.
I know.
And it's a beautiful game. Don't be ashamed. You should be proud of how polished this game is. We're gonna take a look at it right now. It's got a really nice story to kind of intro it. It's just a really pretty game, so let's go ahead.
Okay.
Now in Rive, one of the wonderful parts about it is that you kind of get to become multiple different machines. You're one thing, but there's all these different modes that you get to play.
Yeah, well, basically, it's a shooter platformer that was inspired by a lot of the games that Martijn, my partner, and I played in the 90s. So we opened up this area in like an asteroids Gradius style.
Yeah, and it looks like a shmup right now. Like it's kind of a kill everything that you see. It's got great particle effects. It's just like a very stunning, beautiful game. But then right as you get, and then right as you probably get adjusted to that, the game kind of switches it up on you, and it keeps changing, which I think makes this game stand out.
Yeah. Okay. So this area is mostly for people to get to know the controls a little bit. So it's a twin-stick shooter, and the game will open up throughout this demo.
And then what are the different things on screen that people should know about? It's got a gauge of what you're hitting, and like 2 times, 3 times your hits and stuff like that. Do you have a life gauge as well? Yeah,
we do, but I think we might be in God mode here because I already got hit, but it doesn't show any damage.
It's being nice to you because this is the demo.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
All right, so all of a sudden now we're not flying anymore. We are kind of like a nice little spider walker now at this point.
Yeah, we have gravity now. This guy is welcoming me into the ship.
But you don't like him?
I can just shoot him if I want to. But I actually need him to open this door. So hopefully, yes, there he is.
Can't get rid of him that easy.
No, but it'll help me to open this door.
Now, is that like burly mechanic dude? Is he in there, or is he controlling it from a different area?
No, he's inside the ship. Normally we would have like an introduction that shows you that, but for this demo I'm just playing.
And now what are you collecting as well? Like you're...
Yeah, we just call them nuts and bolts.
Okay.
And you use them to upgrade your ship. Hold on, I'll get rid of these guys.
That's right.
So,
is that at the end of each level that you get to upgrade, or at
it's you cruise through like a really big starship, and every time you get to a certain area, you get there multiple times, and you can upgrade your weapon. So in this case, we introduced a hacking element. So there's a hack mode, which looks a little bit like Terminator mode, and you can actually scan and hack things in your environment. And in this case, the door will open down here, and I can actually enter the starship. So here we go.
All right.
So we have a little bit of fireworks.
Oh, it's beautiful.
Thanks. So this is our mission log. So there's a story here as well. And basically you follow this guy who wants to collect nuts and bolts. And he gets stuck into the ship. And the little robot that welcomes you, he will join you throughout the story. And he will become sort of your friend, sort of your enemy. So it's all one linear story. So in this case, we just finished mission 1, and now we're going to see where my next mission is.
How many missions are there?
We have about 12 missions right now.
Okay.
And the starship is like divided into different sections. And here I'm standing on top of a warp plateau. And once I activate it, I will be able to get back there the next time. So I'll just go here and grab a weapon.
Are these random, or will you always get the same weapon?
Well, yeah, you can actually buy it because you now collected 1,185 nuts and bolts.
All right, that sounds like a lot.
And so here we get the 4 main weapons. You can choose between homing missiles, sort of like bouncing grenades that don't have any gravity.
Okay.
Shotgun and a Tesla attack, which electrocutes your enemies.
That's a nice name.
Yeah. Okay. So
what's your favorite? Show me. Let's.
I think
see
the
something
Kessler
different.
attack.
Okay.
Because it looks nice and it makes a strange noise. So now I'm upgrading. Okay. So now I can test it out here. These are just mechanical bats, but I can use my secondary fire to fire off
Yeah,
these
that looks
things.
great.
And these things just bounce off of everything, and it can have multiple hits. So it can get really chaotic. So.
In addition to just like regular enemies, there are larger boss fights, or
Yes, yeah, we got like 2 boss fights before the final boss. Is that right? Yeah. And I won't be able to get to the first one in this demo, but it's like 1/3, 2/3, and at the end of the game. Okay, so now we're here at the warp machine.
Okay.
And this machine basically transports you to other places in the ship, and you get here like maybe 6 times, and each time you go to a new section. And it said something about voice acting. We'll have full voice acting at the end, but because we're still developing the game, we only have it now for the introduction.
Okay.
So. And it's voice acting is by a guy named Mark Dodson, and he actually did voice acting for Star Wars and for Gremlins as well.
Oh, really?
So we're pretty happy with
Gremlins?
that. I think he's a gremlin, actually.
No way.
I don't know. Yeah.
The actual gremlin.
Yeah, I think in Star Wars, I think he is the small guy next to Jabba the Hutt, like the Muppet.
Yeah. That's amazing. The little evil. He actually looked like a gremlin too.
Yeah. Must have been his thing back then.
that was his shtick. It was typecasted.
Yeah, I think so.
And what about your music?
Music is done by Sonic Picnic. It's a Dutch studio, and it's a mix of like techno, old school, like 16-bit music, a little bit of dubstep because.
Hell yeah! Well, it's a really nice mix though, because this game is pretty fast-paced. It doesn't rush you by any means, but there's constantly things happening and moving, and there's a lot of visual action on the screen.
Yes.
And especially when it's in any kind of shmup mode, you want like some kind of nice beat going on with it. So it's a good choice.
Okay, cool. I'm glad you like it.
And this is a little bit of a sad note, but this is you've been putting in the news that this is it. This is your final game.
This will be our final game, yes. So before I continue about that, I just collected a hack, and now I can hack this health bot.
Okay.
And he'll follow me around.
And he's gonna heal you.
Yes. So whenever I get into trouble like this, he'll come over and he'll heal me with his beam, and I'll be able to continue without having lost any health.
Sweet. And now, does he have a cooldown, or like how long does he keep doing that? Does he just do it continuously forever?
No, you can heal. Like now he's out of I don't know, ammo, heal power.
Ammo heal.
And I can still kill him and get more health.
Oh no, but he was healing you.
Yeah, but he wasn't very useful anymore.
Kill or be killed.
Okay, so I'll just continue here. But yes, we decided that this would be our last game. We've been making games for 15 years already.
Yes.
And maybe it's time for something else. And we don't know what it's going to be yet. But Rive is going to be our last game. So it's going to be interesting for Martijn and myself.
Yeah, and you did say in your report, not only is it your last, but you think it's definitely like the best in terms of showcasing your guys' skills. Like, you're very proud of this.
Yes, yes we are, and we've wanted to spend like 6 to 9 months on it, and it's already been 2 years.
Well, that's like the standard developer story,
yeah.
Is it not? Like, this will be a nice 6-month project.
Well, it wasn't. But we just want to make sure that it's perfect.
And how large is your team?
It's just 3 people at the moment.
Yeah.
One guy doing the design, that's me. One guy doing the programming, and one guy doing the artwork. And the music was done by another company.
Right.
So,
but it is incredible. I mean, it is a very good-looking game, especially for just a small team.
Yeah, well, if you spend enough time on it, it becomes pretty. So it's,
more particles, more effects.
Yes, always more.
And how long would you say the game is?
I would say you would spend about 6 to 8 hours to go through the normal campaign mode. And I'll just rush through here.
Is there anything else besides campaign?
Yes, we also have a speedrun mode, and we have a single life mode, and a brutal mode as well.
Isn't single life mode already brutal? What's brutal mode?
Brutal mode means that your bullets do less damage. You get almost no health drops.
Okay.
So you actually have to know what you're doing. Quite a bit more than a normal mode.
And this is already normal. It's really chaotic and hectic. Like this doesn't by any means seem to be a walk in the park.
No, we don't do easy. So, okay, so I'm almost at the end now.
Will you upgrade to any other abilities, or will you just be getting different types of guns?
Yeah, you get the guns that you can purchase, and basically the hacks that you collect are also upgrades, because the enemies that you encounter, you can actually use them to your advantage. So the health bolt heals me, but I can also hack turrets. That's in the next level, but I don't think we'll have time for that. But you can hack turrets and they'll increase your firepower, or you can get sort of like a dog that actually attacks others and follows you around. So actually your skills are expanded by the hacks that you collect.
Oh man, it's so stressful.
Okay, hold on. Let's see, can I do this?
Can I do this?
Yeah, sometimes I fail, so damn it.
Squished. You're dead.
Yeah.
Well, you did a good job. Thank you so much for showing me. That was Rive.
Yes, it was.
And when can people expect to see that again?
In September.
September.
Or today, because we're also part of the Humble Weekly Bundle.
Okay.
And it has, for the first time, I think, from the Mixed event, there will be demos available, and people can purchase it now. And they will also get a free, 33% off coupon.
Okay.
For when it launches.
So if you did want to try and play today, you can actually do that through Humble Bundle.
Yes, you can.
Awesome. Well,
and I think 10 more games as well in the bundle, so it's really cool.
That sounds like, and it is with typical Humble Bundle, is it pay?
Yeah, pay
whatever?
what you want, and stuff goes to charity as well.
Well, you really can't beat that. So pay what you want for 10 games, including the demo for Rive, which will give you 33% off the final game when it comes out in September. So thank you very much, Collin.
Okay, thanks for having me.